think my last video was the...
Good afternoon, Amy.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and it has been a very long time since I have filmed or put up a video. My last video was the Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul, and I got a ton of stuff during that sale, and I did put up a haul like I mentioned, and I'll link that down below for you if you're interested. But life has been kind of crazy. School, work, personal life, all those sorts of things. So I thought today, since it is a snow day, there's a ton of snow here in Georgia, and we have never got, or I mean never, I don't know if it's never ever, but we have, in my recent memory, have not had snow this early in the season. It's, December 7th when I'm filming this. So it's very crazy, but it's gorgeous. The roads were ridiculous. I was taking my life into my own hands getting home from work, but I am home safe, and I thought I would share with you my empties from November, as well as, I guess, technically the first week in December, since this is going up a little bit later. I am, now that technically I'm going to be on winter break starting next Wednesday. That's our graduation at the university I work at. So after that, I will be on vacation. I will be able to hopefully write a ton for my dissertation and hopefully film a little bit more regularly for you guys. So this will probably be a long one. Grab a cup of tea. I have my Peanuts mug, which is really cute. I think this was a gift, and it had like a little stuffed animal in it. I'm drinking Twinings Irish Breakfast, and I have quite a bit of empties to go through, so we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get some kind of like home items out of the way, I usually don't share home items other than candles, and that's what I have to share today. I have 2 candles, and these are from Target, and they're the Signature Soy brand. These are actually really nice. They burned very nicely, very evenly, had a nice scent throw or whatever, people like to call it. And they were, I think they were less than $15, but I cannot remember. And they are a 2-wick candle. However, they're pretty much, I think, the same size as like 3-wick candles at Bath & Body Works. So the first one we went through this season was Autumn Harvest, and they are soy candles, and it smells really good. It smells very kind of spicy, pumpkin-y. I don't know if they have, yeah, they don't have descriptions on there, but I enjoyed this one a lot. I would consider purchasing this brand again next season if we are in the market for candles. Bath & Body Works had like their $8.95 sale for the 3-wick candles, so we went during the chaos, I think it was last Saturday, and picked up a bunch of winter scents. So I don't know why I just told you all that, but in case you were wondering. And then the other one is Hickory Hearth, and I burned this one. We started burning this one on Thanksgiving because we hosted for Thanksgiving, and it smelled the house up nicely along and didn't overwhelm the house, and it contributed nicely to like all the food scents and stuff. So I did enjoy this as well. And they lasted, I mean, we burned this one pretty quickly just because we had it going quite a lot during the day. But they are nice, and they're easily accessible if you have a Target near you. So those are the candles we've gone through. Okay, so now I'm going to share a couple of items that are hair care related. So the first thing is this Dove Dermacare Scalp Anti-Dandruff Shampoo, and it does have zinc, and it's supposed to help with dryness and itch relief, and it does. I think it worked really nicely. I can't remember the smell. Yeah, it smells nice. It smells like Dove, and I thought it worked really well with keeping my scalp, I guess, hydrated, and I didn't have any flaking with this. So I would consider repurchasing this down the road, as I did enjoy it. But I ordered the John Masters Organic Zinc and Sage, I think, shampoo, and so I'm going to try that out and see if I like it. Then I went through a conditioner. This is the Acure Volume Conditioner. It has pure mint and echinacea stem cell. It smells very minty, very fresh, and I enjoyed this a lot. I felt like it really not moisturized, but really, I could just like run my fingers through my hair. It really, you know, detangled it and left it feeling soft. I got this on Vitacost, but I have seen it at like Sprouts, which is kind of our more natural market here where I live, and I would buy that again. Right now I'm using the Verb Hydrating Conditioner. I love that. But if you want something a little bit more affordable, I think the Acura line is really nice. It's affordable, has a lot of product in it, and works really nicely. And it has more natural ingredients, and I think they're cruelty-free as well. Vegan, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and cruelty-free. So I really do enjoy this brand. And then this was a part of a Sephora Favorites set that I got that was like themed around, you know, like beachy waves. And it is the Bumble and Bumble Surf Foam Spray Blow Dry. It's kind of like a weird name, but it's part mousse, part salt spray. I really did enjoy this. I like the smell. It was very, very beachy. Like it smells like you are literally coming in from the beach. And I thought it worked nicely. Okay, sorry. My alarm clock went off. So I thought it worked nicely. I would just kind of spray it more like in the top of my hair and then kind of like swoosh it around and stuff, but it went really quickly. I felt like, you know, within a couple of weeks this was gone. So I don't know how a full size would do, but I did enjoy it. Okay, so then I will show you the body care items, and then makeup, and then the most stuff that I've used up is skincare, so we'll do that last. So the first thing is this Kahina Giving Beauty Moroccan Beldi soap, and this is in the eucalyptus scent. So this I got in a Beauty Heroes box, which Beauty Heroes is a subscription service that is more natural and organic products, and every month they send you a hero product, which is usually a full-size item of you know, a more natural type brand, and then they have what they call a sidekick. So you're getting 2 items for, I think it's $39.95 or something like that every month. If you're interested, I'll leave the link down below, but I've enjoyed it. I did just cancel it because I am just getting overrun with products, and it's all, a lot of times it's very like oil based, so a lot of facial oils, body oils, that sort of thing. So I went ahead and canceled my subscription, but I had it for a full year and I really, really enjoyed it. And I would consider, once I kind of dwindle my stash a little bit, resubscribing, because it is a really good service and it's, you know, affordable considering the amount of product and the quality of product that you're getting. So in that, in one of the boxes, this was like one of the first ones I got. It's a soap, and honestly, there's a little bit left. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. Probably not, but it basically looked like boogers. I'm not even, and the consistency was very like snot-like. It's not that appealing to look at or even to really touch. But what I would do is I would scoop out a little bit on my fingers and put it on a washcloth, and then lather it up and then use it as body wash. And the scent is just very invigorating, really nice, you know, clean nicely, you know, clean my body and everything nicely. And I did enjoy it. I probably won't be repurchasing this just because I think it's expensive to spend so much money on a body wash when they go so quickly, but it was a nice treat to have in the shower when I was looking for something a little bit more special. Then I did use, this was another Beauty Heroes subscription product. This is the Osmia Night Body Oil. Love, 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 love this stuff. I would definitely probably repurchase this when I run. I have one more body oil that I'm working through, and I would probably repurchase this. And I don't know how much it is. It's probably in the $50 range if I remember correctly. But this is very light. It's not greasy. It moisturizes well, it smells nice, it sinks into the skin beautifully, and hydrates your skin along with it. It does say night body oil. I would use it morning and night. You know, anytime I just, when I would take a shower, I would get out, and instead of using like a body lotion, I would use this, and I really enjoyed it. So this was in a project pan. I think it was in my Christmas one, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm only doing one project pan right now and it's Christmas and I haven't updated in forever. I will probably just do the finale of that, and this might have been in there. I cannot remember, but I love that. And then a sample of the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter Unscented. I did enjoy this. I thought it worked really nicely to provide some moisture, and it rubbed in nicely, and I actually mixed it with a body oil as well to give it a little bit of fragrance. But I've had full sizes of this in the past before, and it's not the most amazing body lotion, but it is nice to kind of treat yourself with. Okay, and then I have one perfume sample. I'm surprised I didn't go through more perfume samples. I don't know. This actually took forever to go through. This is the Commodity Book fragrance. This was very strong, and it, you know, just a very little drop on like my wrist was all I needed, and it would last all day. So this actually took me several weeks to go through, and it is very tiny. So I did enjoy the scent. It was kind of peppery, more on the spicy side, and I would pick up another sample of this if it was available. I did enjoy it. All right, now makeup. So I have two sample things. The first, actually I only used once, and I was like, you know what, I have so many full-size foundations. I'm like, why am I wasting my time on this little card? Even though I have heard good things about this. And this is the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick, and it came with Shell and Nude. I used Shell once, and then I got it on my finger. It really applied nicely and lasted very nicely on the skin, gave a nice finish. I really did enjoy it, but I was trying to finish up the next foundation that I'll show you, and I was like, you know what, this could probably take several days to use, and I really want to get through my foundation stash, so I'm just not going to really waste my time on using this. So I'm just going to throw that out, and you know, I gave it one try and it was nice to try out. This, however, is the Lancome Click and Glow Highlighting Skin Fluid. There was 4 of them. I used all of them. I used this one, the last one, Lumiere's de Bronze, like a couple times, but it wasn't my favorite. But Lumiere's Dior, Lumiere's Dior Rose, and Lumiere's Roses, I don't know, it has 2 E's at the end. Loved. Like, literally I used this one right here, which is a kind of pinky highlighter. And I was like, oh, where'd the light go? There we go. And used that up, and I'm like, I'm gonna need a full size of that. And I bought a full size. And it is really nice. It gives, I'm not wearing it today, but it does give just like a really nice, like pink flushed glow to your lips. It's not an overly, you know, strobing highlighter. It's subtle, but it gives your face a little something extra, you know, kind of put some life back into your face, and I love it. So I did, you know, this one little card sample made me buy a full size, and I am enjoying it. I'm not regretting it or anything. So I went through that, and then the foundation that I was talking about that I was trying to get through is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Full Coverage Cream. It has SPF 50. This is in the color Light. There looks like there's a little bit left in here, but I've pumped it out all I could and couldn't get any more out. I finished it today, I think, yeah, because I'm wearing it today. So I finished it this morning. I love this stuff. I ended up in the Sephora VIB sale buying the fair version. I'm gonna try it tomorrow and see how it matches my skin tone, but I might actually return it and go back and get the light, because I think this matches me pretty well. I've been getting a lot of compliments. I've been wearing this foundation every day for the last several weeks, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on my makeup and on my skin, even though I'm breaking out. You can't tell now, but I've been breaking out like crazy. And people are still saying that my skin looks nice, and it really, I think, is this. So I have a backup, but it's in a different shade. So if I'm gonna try it tomorrow, and if it's too light or too fair, I'm gonna return it and get another light version, because I love that foundation. That honestly, that probably would be if I didn't have a makeup addiction and a shopping problem, I would probably just stick with this foundation, and this would be the only one I would use every day because it's so good. Love it. Okay, and then I went through a sample primer. This was one of those coupon codes that you type in when you have a Sephora order, and it's the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I know I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I really did enjoy it. I thought it was very cooling. I thought it kind of mattified my face, helped with my foundation staying longer, and it does have like a peachy, can't really smell it now, but I do remember it having like a fragrance to it. I would not purchase a full size of this right now, but you know, I'm on the side of people who actually kind of like this primer. I thought it was nice. And then this mascara has some stuff on it, but it is the IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara. I think one of these oils or something leaked on it. I love this mascara. I really don't think I used it for a whole 3 months though, because it started to get really gloopy and it was like making my eyelashes like stick together and look really clumpy, and I felt like it wasn't performing like it usually does, so I went ahead and said, okay, it's probably time to toss it. But it just has like a standard kind of wand. It really lengthens and volumizes. I would repurchase this. However, I have a ton of sample size mascaras. All the Sephora and Ulta orders I've purchased over this holiday season and like all the sales that have been going on, I've gotten a ton of mascara samples. So I'm going to work through those, and then I would repurchase the IT Cosmetics because I think it's great. And then the last makeup item is this brow product. The brow gel is not completely gone yet, but I got the Glossier Boy Brow, and then I have the Essence, what's it called, Make Me Brow. So I was like, you know what, I've had this for probably a year, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it. But this is the Pixie Natural Brow Duo. I've talked about this so many times in my everyday makeup drawer, in my eyebrow routine, and I really do like it. It's $16 and it's basically 2 products in one. So the it just has like a tip on the end that's angular, so it's kind of like the brow definer from Anastasia, and then it has a brow gel. Now I did find that the brow gel left my brows a little bit more kind of like that hairspray texture where it's kind of stiff. So it wasn't my favorite brow gel, but I did really like the what am I trying to say? The brow pencil. I did like that. But I'm using the NYX Micro Brow now, and I got the Anastasia Brow Powder, and that's what I've been using on my brows. Those 2 products with the Glossier Boy Brow and Blonde. And honestly, I mean, I feel like my brows are on fleek lately, so I've been really enjoying that combination. I haven't filmed a video in so long, I'm like getting winded talking to you guys, and that is sad. Very sad. Alright, the last items are all skincare related, so we will go through those. There's actually several like kind of sample size items that are skincare related from 100 Point Perks and gifts with purchase and that sort of thing. So the first thing that I actually did not use all the way up, but I thought it was breaking me out. So it's the Ren Clean Skincare Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot. And it's like this very runny gel-like consistency. It's almost sticky, and you put it on your face and it did feel like it tightened your face, but I thought it was more of like the sticky nature of the product as opposed to the product claims, if that makes sense. So, and I used this like a week or so ago, and I woke up the next morning and my skin had like double the amount of pimples on it than it did the day before. So I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this. There's probably half of it left, but it's not worth it. So I would not recommend that. The other item I got, I think at Ulta with like a gift with purchase when you bought Bare Minerals product, and it's the Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion. It's basically a serum, and it's a moisture. I thought it was a hydrating serum for sure, but it's supposed to, what is it supposed to do? It just says empower, replenish, renew, fortify. I thought it was very moisturizing. I like the consistency of it. It was very thin type of serum. You know, I would just, you know, apply like a light oil or just a light moisturizer on top of this, because this was pretty moisturizing. So I did enjoy it, but I don't think I'd buy a full size of it just because there's so many other serums out there that I would be interested in trying over that. Then I used this sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Cloud Cream Cleanser. So I think this was like, you know, a coupon code at Sephora. And when I put in the coupon code, I thought it was for the Cloud Cream, but it was for the cleanser, and I was very disappointed because I love the cream. But this is okay. I mean, it was a nice second cleanse at night just to kind of remove the remainder of whatever my balm cleanser wouldn't get off. But I didn't think it was like the most amazing cleanser, but it didn't dry out my skin or anything, which is nice. Now this is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. It's a hydrating moisturizer. This is my second one I've gone through, and I bought the small size because I just couldn't justify $52 for a moisturizer, even though I do love it so much. What I actually like to do with this is, or what I did over the summer was I would take a little bit of this moisturizer with the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra gel or whatever it was called, and it would just like moisturize my face amazingly. And it was summer, so I didn't need a ton. But even with that much moisture, I wasn't getting oily. So I love that combination, and this is still on my loves list at Sephora because I would consider buying this again. I think it's an excellent moisturizer. I love it. It's just pricey. Another moisturizer, which this is the second 100 point perk size I've gone through, is the Ren Clean Skincare Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. And so I do use it in the day, and I would mix it. I would put a drop or two of like an oil, which I'll show in a second. And it really provided some nice hydration, but without like causing any oiliness. It's not like a fun product though. Like the Cloud Cream, this has like a nice consistency. It's kind of fun to rub in. This is just your standard cream moisturizer. It comes out a cream color. There's no fragrance to it. There's no kind of, which is, you know, what you don't really want fragrance in your skincare, but there just wasn't any like wow factors with it. But it is a really nice, just basic moisturizer. However, it is, I think, the same price, if not maybe a little more, a little less than the Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer, so I would go with this one over this one, but this is more formulated for like sensitive skin types, so it is nice. And what I would do is I would put a couple of drops of an oil in there. I got a set of 5 or 6, and I've talked about that set in the past because it is excellent. You can get it on the Beauty Heroes website. And I went through like, I think this is the 3rd or 4th one, so I used up most of them. 2 of them, I used up half of one, and then I had one full size, and I decided to declutter those because they were getting a little bit older in my collection, and I just felt like, you know, a friend or a family member could get more use out of it because I have so much skincare, and I bought a ton during this VIB sale, so I went ahead and passed the rest on, but I do love them. This is the Beauty Boosting Oil. This was 3 mLs, and I would take probably 1 or 2 drops of this. It comes with a stopper inside the thing, and mix it in the morning with the Ren, and it moisturized my face beautifully. This does have quite a bit of essential oils in there, so if you're sensitive to that, or if you have like reactions to essential oils, you want to stay away from these. But this is a gorgeous oil. I think all of the oils I tried from Uma are gorgeous, but they are like $125 something, and I don't think the shelf life is very long on those kind of oils, and you know, you'd hate to spend over $100 on a skincare item and then it go bad, and your stash would really suck. Okay, so I'll move on to this because this is kind of along the same lines of like moisturizing and oils and serums and stuff. I got this in the Sephora VIB sale, which was what, the middle of November. It is now December 7th. This is gone. And I hate that I'm saying this because I try not to fall into the trap of like the Instagram makeup videos where they're like dropping the little dropper and it looks like tears, but it's like cute because they're purple and sparkly. But this stuff is good. This stuff is good. It's the Farsali Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. I would use this in the morning, and then after I did all my skincare, I would put this on, 1 dropper full, and then I would just go in with my foundation, and my skin was nicely hydrated, no dry patches, no over oiliness either. And it does have, it wasn't like glitter, but it was just like in sparkle or something to it. Maybe it was glitter, I don't know, but it did give it like a nice glow to the skin. I did get the small size, the 0.34 fluid ounces, which was $20. I believe they still have this on Sephora. They do the mini sizes. The full size, which is like 1 ounce, is $50 something. I'm waiting until April for the next VIB sale, but I put this on my loves list and I would purchase this because this is good. This is a nice serum. It, you know, just made my skin look and feel nice, and I just loved it. And I'm sorry that I fell into that hype, but I really did. Another item that was in my project pan that I finished up was the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. It was a sample size. I think it came in a, I don't know. Did it come in like a sample bag or something? I have no idea. I don't know. I didn't like, I mean, it was okay, but it's not my favorite hydrating mask, so I'm not even going to talk much about that because I'm already hitting 27 minutes. Hopefully I can edit this down so you're not sitting here forever. Okay, another mask is the Alaska Glacial Mud Company. This is just the unscented. Abby bought me a set of these when we went on our Alaskan cruise in June, and I think I have 1 or 2 left. I've been kind of using them sparingly, but it's just a clay mask. You put it on your face, it hardens, and you wash it off with a washcloth. But I think it does help with kind of pulling out some of the gross stuff in your skin and just purifying your skin. And the unscented was nice because, you know, you didn't have any overwhelming scents to it. So I don't know where you can get this. We got this on a tour boat. We were going whale watching and it was for sale on the boat. So I have no idea if you can purchase that or not, but it was nice. It's nice and it's fun to use and, you know, kind of reminisce about our trip while using it. Another mask, the Yes to Grapefruit Brightening Vitamin C Glow Boosting Paper Mask. This is like the 3rd or 4th one I've gone through. These are so good. These are like $2.50 at Walmart. You can usually, sometimes like at Ulta, get them buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off. It does give a tingling to the skin, and you're only supposed to keep it on there for 10 minutes. But I wake up the next morning after using this and my skin looks so nice, like just glowing. And I think it does what it says. It's really affordable. It's fun to just kind of pamper yourself for 10 minutes. If you're sensitive, it does tingle. So, you know, if you're overly sensitive, you know, you might want to stay away from this, but they have other brand or other types, like a hydrating one. They might have like one for pore cleaning and that sort of thing. So I love that. And then the last mask is this one from Leaders. It's the Pore Gone for Good Pore Refining Mask. Okay, my video just cut off. So I think I was saying that you know, it's nice to pamper yourself for 10 or 15 minutes, but I don't think it did anything, and I wasn't really expecting it to do anything for my pores, but they're affordable as well on Ulta's website. Then I went through another one of these. I've been working on this one for a while actually. It's the oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena. I have a travel size of the Bobbi Brown makeup remover, so I'm using that up before I purchase anything. But I do like this. It's at every drugstore. It's relatively affordable and works really nicely. Then I used up a sample, a deluxe size sample of the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is my second. Okay, all hell just broke loose trying to pick that up. This is the second one that I've gone through. Love this stuff. It's on my loves list at Sephora as well. But I actually, when they sent that $20 off coupon of a $50 purchase, I don't know what's going on with my hair there. I actually got the Pharmacy Green Clean mask, or not mask, the balm, and that stuff is good too. So, you know, it's always nice when they have these as 100-point perks or as like a coupon code with purchase. I do like to get these Clinique ones because I think it's really nice. It's just simple and works really nicely. But I am using the Pharmacy one and I am enjoying that as well. Okay, so very last product. Thank you for staying with me. I'm chatty because I haven't talked to y'all in so long. But the last product is the Pixie Double Cleanse. This is the Caroline Hirons collaboration. And it came with a cleansing balm, like a solid cleansing oil, and then a cleansing cream. So I think I'm just dropping everything today. So it came divided, kind of like this, like down the center. And I loved the solid cleansing oil. I wish she would just make that and put her name on it. That's what I want from Pixie. If you're out there and listening, just make the cleansing oil. Because the cream, like the second part of the second cleanse is nice, but it's not amazing. It's not the most amazing cleanser I've ever used. And I would really just like this whole thing to be the cleansing oil because it's just as good, if not better, as the Clinique, and would be way more affordable because you can get it at Target. It's a little bit more on the expensive side than drugstore, but not as expensive as like your mid-range products like Clinique. So I love the oil. I thought it was great. It lasted actually a really long time for me anyway, but I hated the packaging. That's why I would just like the oil in here in this type of packaging. That would be great. But you'd use the oil with clean, dry, clean hands, and then I would, wash it off with water, and then my hands are wet, and then I go into the cream, and then I felt like it was contaminating the oil. So I didn't think the packaging was that great, but I think it's like, it might be $20-something. So maybe it's a little bit more expensive than like your average drugstore thing. But I thought the oil's worth it, and I would purchase the double cleanse again just to get the oil. So I'll stop harping on that and how amazing that product is. And I really enjoyed almost everything that I used up this like last 5 weeks. So I really appreciate you sticking with me if you have, while I took a hiatus to kind of get through the end of this semester. I hope everyone is having a relaxing and safe holiday season. I am going to enjoy the snow. And subscribe if you're not already, and like this video if you like empties and reviews with those empties, and I'll see you next time.